shot it. I've been scheming, looting, hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose.
Guys, before I tap into the video, I wanted to say thank you for whoever tuned in to the Q&A, and I'm excited for what I have coming for this channel. And this time I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and still drop down any topics that y'all have, because I'm still new to this and I'm trying to do my best. And any feedback y'all give, I'm appreciative of it. And I just peep every time I make a video, I don't have gum in my mouth, but I hope it's not a big deal. So this video is gonna be signs that you have a real friend. And the only reason why I did this video is because I feel like over the course of the years, I realized, like, you can have a friend, but not every friend is a friend for every situation type of thing. So the first sign that you have a real friend is a friend that you could literally talk to for hours and not get tired of talking about anything. Like, for instance, y'all could spend mad long on the phone and just have ongoing topics, even if it's the same topic. Like, y'all just never get bored of talking with each other, and y'all are always laughing, and y'all just able to be real with each other. Like, another sign that you have a real friend is that you're able to keep it real with them and they don't find it offensive. Like, a specific example could be, like, if your friend has stuff that they need to work on, for instance, like attitude or like personality wise, and you're able to tell them, hey, I feel like your attitude during this situation or when you're around this person is not okay. And if they're willing to adjust and accommodate and improve, I feel like that's a real friend, because whatever you're taking, they're not taking, but they're able to move with grace and move forward with the situation without finding, an issue to retaliate or feel like you're just trying to go against them. And like, another real sign that you have a friend is a friend when they hear opportunities relating to anything that you're interested in, even if it's cooking, food, or just like education, whatever it is related to them, they're always putting you on and they're making sure that you get the insight on it. Like, that's really sweet and genuine, because not a lot of people do that all the time. Some girls, they like to be in competition with their friends. They don't really want to see somebody doing better than them. So if you're able to just put your pride aside, to be honest, and just always do stuff like that, I feel like you're a real one. And another sign you have a real friend is a friend that respects your family, your other friends, and people around your corner. Because I feel like if a friend don't respect your family or your siblings or friends that you casually hang around with, that's not an actual friend. Because how would you be able to bring somebody around someone if they're constantly being disrespectful and they're not treating your family with high regard, regardless if they're your friend? Another side that you do have a real friend is a friend that just always shows up. Like, whatever you have going on, like, they'll find a way to show up. For instance, for birthdays, I know how girls get. Like, even I take birthdays seriously. So if you have a friend, when you mention your birthday and she's willing to go above and beyond, or he is willing to go above and beyond to show up and just make sure you at least see them. And even if your friend cannot make it to your birthday, I feel like them just setting aside a separate day to do something with you, or even sending in a gift, goes to show you have a real friend, because they're going above when they, a normal, like, if someone wasn't really a friend, they wouldn't really do all of that type of thing. Another side you have a real friend is that y'all are able to talk about deep situations. And I mean deep situations, like certain stuff that you're not able to talk to your family about. Like, y'all are able to get in depth about, like, childhood traumas or certain experiences that y'all had that y'all never thought anyone would relate to, and just being able to bond off certain experiences y'all had that wasn't so positive type of thing, and y'all are able to shed light and laugh on it and just be real. Like, just be able to be sensitive. Like, just having a friend where it's a time to like joke around, but y'all also know it's a time to get like sentimental about anything. And yeah. And another sign I'll say you have a good friend is someone who's just gonna defend you when you're not around. Like, if a friend hears your name is being brought up in a conversation regarding anyone, and that's a real friend, like, they're not even gonna let that fly. Like, don't come and tell me this is what this and that said. Like, you could tell me that, but if you're still friends with them after they're talking about me, it's like, are you a real friend? Like, a friend should be able to check someone if they saying something like, hey, like, what are you talking about? Or just walk away, or just, to be honest, exclude yourself from them. Because anybody that's talking about my friend that I go hard for, I'm gonna just have to cut you off type. Because what made you think it was cool to even say anything like that? A good side too, that you have a good friend, you're able to do different things with them, like things that they don't like, they're willing to accommodate. For instance, if I'm solely into a musical or something, or I'm solely into painting, and I'm like, for my birthday or on this vacation, I'm about to do a paint and sip day, and then even though my friend don't like it, but they're still willing to just sit and accommodate, I feel like that's diff, because they don't like it, but since your presence is there, they're still willing to be there around you just to have fun. And yeah, I feel like you just don't take stuff like that for granted. And another sign too, I feel like a friend you could travel with shows you have a good friend, because if you're able to leave a country with someone and vibe out, and y'all are able to have fun and just, make things the best, even if it's spontaneous, that's just different. Like, just being able to travel, just being able to do any little thing that you think you couldn't do with a friend is big. Like, you want to go here, any crazy experiences, like they're willing to do bungee jumping, rock climbing, snorkeling, like ATV, like anything that's just crazy, you're in for it. And yeah, like you and your friend having the same type of sense of humor. Like, once you and your friend is repeating the same thing, or like y'all give each other eye contact and y'all able to be weak off something, that already solidifies that this is a real friend, because y'all just able to have the same cues on something. Or you see someone walking around and y'all both give that look like, what is that person doing? Like, y'all are definitely real friends. Or y'all just start repeating the same words at the same time. Y'all start laughing at the same time. Like, when you have other friends, or you have another partner that's able to be like, nah, I could tell y'all friends because y'all just talk the same. That'll give real friend vibes, because that mean y'all spend time together. Like, y'all really be chopping it up and talking. Like, signs that you have a fake friend would be a friend that just intimidated by you. Like, anything you try to do, they make it seem like you trying to beat them. Like, if you have a friend that feels intimidated with you wearing something that they have, and they assume automatically you copy, and I feel like that's not a real friend, because a friend should never feel intimidated by their friend. You should be there to empower them, type of thing. Someone who's not a real friend is someone who gets around other people and try to embarrass you. Like, once you get around a crowd and it's showtime for you, you gotta go. Like, I don't know who you think you are. It's just weird, and it just shows that you're just looking for views, or you just looking for attention from another crowd to show that you're superior. And that just doesn't fly. Like, a friend that does not support your family, or they don't support anything that you do for real, or they don't compliment you on anything, is just not a friend. Like, if you have a friend, when you're posting on social media, they can't show love, like, because that's just a bare minimum. It's just like, as a friend, if you can't even like a story, or you can't even comment or amp your friend and tell them they look good, it's really giving hater. Because how you talk to someone and you vent to them about your problems, and you have other issues, but when it comes to showing simple love, you can't do that. It really gave weirdo, and that never gave, to be honest. So that is big. I don't care. I know how some people be like, social media don't mean anything. It's still big, because if once you're on that platform, regardless if you use it or not, if you're not showing love on someone's pictures, it's giving hater. Like, that's somebody you gotta watch, because it's like, at this point, you have secret animosity. You just did a watch face, and you already watching face because you friends. So make it make sense. Another side that somebody's not a real friend is like, if they're in a relationship and they're putting their partner on top of the friendships. Because let's keep it a buck, like, I feel like a friend is always going to be there. When you're with the male, the friend is there. When you're not with the male, the friend is there. When you're crying, the friend is there. When you're not crying, so the friend is just content during all seasons. So once you get a partner and you feel like it's convenient to put them over your friend and just do plans with them and just make it seem like your friend is there, that's not a real friend, because it's just giving user. Like, you're using your friend for your benefit, type of thing. Like, when you and the person is arguing, you all of a sudden want to call your friend and get insight and do the fake checkups. Like, it don't work. That does not give a real friend. A real friend is gonna be there regardless of what you got going on, whether it's school, children, relationship. A friend will do a type of check-in. You don't have to check in on your friends daily and stuff, but y'all know once it's time to talk, it's time to talk type of thing. Like, it's okay. Because I definitely have friends that we don't talk to each other every week or even every month. We could talk to each other twice in a year, but it's like every time we talk, we know it's like catching up. Like, it's still the same vibe. Like, we tight. Like, we know we busy and we're gonna see each other during different celebrations. But for a friend to just only check up on you when it's beneficial to them, it just don't give. Another that shows you don't have a real friend is a one-sided friendship. Like, if you're friends with someone and you're not even able to showcase your problems, not to say we're supposed to trauma dump, because that's also a form of abuse in friendships. Like, if you have a specific friend who's ever like dropping trauma on you about their relationship and family and you never get a safe space to speak, that's not a friend. Because at the end of the day, a friendship is 50-50. Like, y'all should be able to shed light on both sides of the situation without anybody feeling a type of way, to be honest. So I would say, yeah, a friend that's just consistently throwing their problems on you is not a friend. Like, get a therapist. Like, why 24/7 you call me, it's regarding a problem? You're not even really checking in. Like, if they have to explain something going on, it's still about them. Like, if you bring up a topic, they listen for 2 minutes and they switch it over. That's not a real friend. You just got to make sure you're balancing it out and making everyone feel appreciated. And yeah, so these are my signs of a real friend and also signs that you don't have a real friend. And if any of y'all peep these vibes between anybody, y'all could just comment down. Y'all don't really gotta comment down people's name, but if you felt like you felt this, like you have a friend that hasn't been supportive or you have a friend that's actually been real supportive, y'all could comment down below. And I was also thinking, I need a like name for my followers or subscribers for YouTube. I want something diff. Like, if y'all could comment. I know it's still early, like everything is new, but I still want to have a name to call y'all. I don't want to just call y'all subscribers and followers. But I would really appreciate if y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe and comment. Like, just anything y'all do, I'ma just appreciate it. And just share a like, share it to your friends if y'all felt. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for whatever's coming up. Y'all won't be disappointed, and I'm gonna try to post weekly, promise. And yeah, and anything relating girl stuff, like I said, like school, hygiene, like skincare advice, like y'all could just type it down and I will be able to respond. And thank you guys for tuning in, and see you guys next time. Nah, I be weak for no reason. But yeah, see y'all guys next time. And I appreciate y'all for staying this long, because this is a long video. And if you're able to stay and just watch and do a little smirk, I really appreciate it. And yeah, like, bye.